everyone, I'm Avinash. आज हम करेंगे क्लास 7 का फर्स्ट चैप्टर इंटीजर्स. And what are integers? A group of all positive numbers, like for example plus 2, plus 6, plus 10. All negative numbers, like for example minus 2, minus 6, minus 8, and 0. 0 is neither positive neither negative. अगर हम इसको नंबर लाइन पे शो करेंगे, 0 comes in between. All numbers after 0 are positives and all number before zeros are negatives. Okay, so this becomes 1, 2. If I make it on a number line, तो उसको हम ऐसे दिखा सकते हैं, all positive numbers and all negative numbers. Okay, now there are some properties of integers. First properties is the closure property. Now what happens in this, that the sum of two integer should be integer. The difference of two integer is always an integer. The product of two integer is always an integer, but the division of two integer may be or may not be an integer. तो जो इस प्रॉपर्टी को फॉलो करते हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर दो इंटीजर्स को ऐड करके वी गेट एन इंटीजर ओनली, दो इंटीजर्स को माइनस करके वी गेट एन इंटीजर ओनली, दो इंटीजर्स मल्टीप्लाई करके वी गेट एन इंटीजर ओनली. बट इन डिवीजन व्हाट हैपेंस दैट इफ आई डिवाइड 10 by 2 I'm gonna get 5. ये एक इंटीजर है. If I divide 20 by 4 I'm gonna get 5. This is also an integer. But if I divide 10 by 20 I will get the value as 1 upon 2. Now this is a fraction, this is not an integer. तो फिर since जो है हर दो नंबर को डिवाइड करके एक वैल्यू जो इंटीजर नहीं आती, इसलिए this property is not seen in division. This is not applicable in division. Okay, please note it down. Now second is commutative property. Okay, now this property is only seen in addition and multiplication of two integers. Now it states that a plus b should always be equals to b plus a, and a multiply b should always be equals to b multiply a. Now this condition is true in addition and multiplication, but this condition fails in subtraction and division. Like for example, a minus b is not equals to b minus a, and a divided by b is not equals to b divided by a. So this property is not seen in subtraction and division. So if I take some examples, the first addition, 6 plus 2 is equals to 2 plus 6, right? So it is commutative in nature. Okay, 8 into 6 is equal to 6 into 8, so this is also commutative in nature. But 9 minus 6 is not equals to 6 minus 9, so this is not commutative in nature. And 10 divided by 2 is not equals to 2 divided by 10, so this is also not commutative in nature. Alright, please note it down. And please like and subscribe. The third property is associative property. Okay, this property is also applicable in addition and multiplication only, because this states that when you change the grouping, the value should not change. Means that a प्लस बी प्लस सी, यहाँ पे जो ब्रैकेट है, जो ग्रुप है, वो बी और सी पे है, इज इक्वल्स टू ए प्लस बी ब्रैकेट प्लस सी. सो सिंस यहाँ दोनों की वैल्यू सेम आएगी, बिकॉज एडिशन डज नॉट चेंजेस द साइन, सो दिस इज associative in nature. And same goes for multiplication also. Like for example, a multiply b multiply c is equals to a multiply b into c. So this property is only seen in addition and multiplication. Okay, please note it down. The question is, so questions करते हैं इसके. Proof a minus b is not equals to b minus a when a is equals to 8 and b is equals to 10. Okay, so how will do this? See, it has two sides, LHS and RHS. सो हमको प्रूफ करना है कि जो उसका LHS है वो RHS इक्वल नहीं आना चाहिए, मतलब कि दोनों साइड्स की वैल्यू इक्वल नहीं होनी चाहिए. सो इफ आई फाइंड LHS, इट इज a minus b. Just put the values of a. A is 8 and b is 10. So this becomes minus 2. Okay. Now if I take RHS here, if I take here RHS, it is b minus a. What is b? B is 10 and A is 8. So this is 2. Since both sides are not equal, so this is proved. So I will write hence proved. Okay, please note it down. Next is prove A plus B plus C is equals to A plus B plus C. If A is equals to 8, B is equal to 6 and C is equals to 10. Okay, so here my LHS becomes A plus B plus C. I put the values 8 plus 6 plus 10. So this becomes 8 plus 16. So it is 24 LHS. And my RHS becomes, RHS is A plus B plus C. So this becomes 8 plus 6 plus 10, which is 14 plus 10, which is 24. Since both sides are equal, hence this is verified, hence proved. Please note it down. Now in class 7th, you will learn about multiplication and division of integers. Okay, so we will do laws of multiplication and division of integers. Z means integers. So first law is, and the law is similar for both multiplication and division. First law is, if I multiply two integers and the sign is not similar, एक का पॉजिटिव है एक का नेगेटिव है, तो आंसर कुछ भी आए, आंसर माइनस में ही आएगा. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, 2 into -3 और 3 into -2 हो, अगर 2 into -3 हो या 3 into -2 हो, इन दोनों की वैल्यू -6 आएगी। यानी कि अगर साइन सेम नहीं हुआ तो आंसर माइनस में आएगा। So this is the first law. Second law is if both the numbers are negative, then the answer will be in positive. अगर दो नंबर नेगेटिव होंगे तो जो आंसर आएगा वो प्लस में आएगा। लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई राइट -6 into -9, then I'm gonna get a positive value +54. Okay, yani if I multiply two negatives, then I'm gonna get a positive value. Like I write -8 into -6, so the value will be +48. Yani if I multiply two negative numbers, I'm gonna get a positive value. Okay, note it down. Laws of division. If I divide two integers, one is positive and second is negative, then the value will always be negative. अगर साइन सेम नहीं होगा तो रिजल्ट कुछ भी हो आंसर माइनस में ही आएगा. Okay, and if I divide two integers and both are negative, then the value will be in positive. अगर मैं दो नंबर्स को डिवाइड करूंगा, दोनों का साइन नेगेटिव है तो इनका जो वैल्यू होगा वो हमेशा पॉजिटिव में आएगा. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल 10 divided by -2, यहाँ साइन सेम नहीं है, so this becomes -5. Okay, -20 divided by 4, साइन सेम नहीं है इसलिए it becomes -5. Okay, -20 divided by -10, यहाँ साइन सेम है so it becomes +2. यानी कि अगर साइन सेम नहीं हुआ तो आंसर माइनस में आएगा और अगर साइन सेम हुआ तो उसकी वैल्यू पॉजिटिव हो जाएगी. ओके, प्लीज नोट इट डाउन. Please like and subscribe. Okay, so let's take some questions. Question is solve हमको ये सॉल्व करना है. ओके, सो यहाँ साइन सेम नहीं है, सो दिस 12 डिवाइडेड बाय -2, तो उसकी वैल्यू -6 आ जाएगी. यहाँ पे साइन सेम है, इट इज -18 इंटू -6, तो उसकी वैल्यू प्लस में आ जाएगी. सो दिस वॉज part 1 of integers. Please like and subscribe and share. Okay, thank you so much.